If you had unlimited time, would you go after your dreams? I was told that I had to close my doors, and I was off for 9 months, and I had a decision to make. Was I gonna take advantage of the opportunity and make something of it, or was I gonna sit and worry about the things that I had no control over? I started oil painting 2 years ago today. I didn't want to look back and regret not taking advantage of all of that time. My painting, Numb, is one of the first full oil paintings of color that I've done, and a lot of raw emotion behind it. It's kind of, that context of feeling stuck, feeling like you can't express yourself, and that shut off, numb feeling. When I started this series, it was a really good outlet for me to have that outward expression, to have feelings that I maybe didn't have the vocabulary for. With the piece Torn, it was one of the first times on canvas that I really allowed myself to be super open and honest with what I was experiencing. I wanted to show that raw vulnerability on the canvas in hopes that someone else could relate or feel any sort of emotion from it, in the same way that I was. My favorite part of a portrait to paint is the most difficult because it took me so long to be able to capture it, and it is the eyes. It's, the window into your soul and all that vulnerability and the emotion. There's so much you can do with it, but in such a subtle way. My most recent painting, it's called Terror, which, obviously comes off as like an aggressive narrative. And I'm sure some people view my work and they're like, whoa, that's a lot of emotion. But that's really what I'm going for, is like, hey, let's be straight with what we're dealing with. And basically it's a photo that's on fire, and a lot of it is actually a release of emotion, release of tension. It has a bit of a play on words because it's about night terrors. So it's something that I've dealt with since I was a little kid, is, if there's any stress going on in my life or certain triggers or traumas that, I've gone through, it'll be triggered in the evening. So a lot of my inspiration coming up with ideas is, it can stem from frustration. I'm like, okay, this is something I'm dealing with and I don't want to deal with this anymore, so how can I release this? And I had this kind of crazy moment and thought of, well, what if I just light it on fire and I destroy it? So that's exactly what I did. I lit the piece of paper on fire, filmed it, tried to find the right lighting, and it was just such a cool experience to kind of see in front of my eyes that I was like, yeah, that's what I've been looking for, that's what I'm gonna paint. It feels so liberating to, in a sense, have that off of my shoulders and to have left that emotion there and gone through it, of the process of painting and going through the steps of putting it onto the canvas. And now the series is going to end on a high note and, showing that sense of healing and getting over that hump that a lot of us feel like we can't get over. I'm really excited to see the other paintings that I come up with and see how the series is going to end. Art is constantly changing me. It's been a part of my life forever, really. To be setting up for a solo exhibition in South Korea in the second year of my career is crazy to me. Like, I'm lost for words. I will never stop creating because of the growth that it's given me, and to see how it affects others is just so moving. The opportunities that came along with it, I wasn't expecting them to come as fast as they did, and I'm definitely here to take advantage of them. And I'm gonna ride it for the rest of my life. I know this is what I'm meant to do, and I enjoy it so much that I would be doing myself a disservice if I wasn't an artist forever. So yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
Hey guys, it's Zoe, the producer of this piece. If you enjoyed it, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you would like to see more of my personal work, you can check out the playlist listed in the description below. Leave me a comment. I would love to know what you think. We'll see you in the next one.